Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Off the Bench. It is sponsored by Purchase Pro, formerly KPC, and Breaking Trail Jerky. We are at Madison Southern High School this morning, and I'm joined by Clifton Scully, a senior, and we're going to get into everything that we want to talk about, but let's first get into the sports. Golf and bass fishing, and as I mentioned to you before we began, two sports which need a considerable amount of patience.
Yeah, both of them. I picked two good ones that you have to be able to patience, because I mean, fishing you'll go for a while and not doing good golf. You know, sometimes when you're trying to do something, you know how it is. You know, you're hitting it right, you can't figure out why you're hitting it right. So both of them, they do take quite a bit of patience, and you just got to have the right mindset.
Well, if the fish aren't biting and the birdies aren't striking, I mean, it can be kind of frustrating too, right?
Oh yeah, I probably picked the two most frustrating ones too. I think golf can definitely be frustrating, and so can fishing.
You're also class vice president, member of the PEP Club. Now, when I was at high school, we had some of these titles. I didn't know what it meant. What does it mean to be the vice president and with the PEP Club?
Yeah, the PEP Club, you know, I've always been a big sports guy. I've always loved sports. I always have loved supporting my classmates and my friends on the basketball court or football field or whatever. So that means a lot, just to give them the support that they deserve. And then vice president, I just like trying to help my classmates and do stuff for them to make us all a little bit better.
And quickly, before we get back to everything else, but golf, you're going to go to Morehead State next year.
Yes, sir.
Great place to go to school, by the way.
Hey, you got that right.
All right, now, you are in a band.
I am.
With one of the coolest names of all time, 5 Finger Discount. Tell me how you got that name.
Well, this was probably 4 years ago, and we were all sitting there, and we all always loved playing music, and we formed a band. And then we figured we was about to start playing out. We had a gig like in 2 weeks. We were like, we got to get a name. And one of my great friends, Jacob, said, he said, 5 Finger Discount. And we were all thinking, well, that's a pretty decent name, but nobody else could come up with anything. So we went with that, and it's stuck for 4 or 5 years.
But you also play, first off, what kind of music is it? And you also do a lot of fundraisers and help the community, right?
Yeah, I play the guitar and mandolin, and so we play usually like country or like old kind of like southern rock kind of, or we play a lot of gospel music. But we always play the Walk for Life in Richmond, trying to raise money for mothers and everything. We always will play like church events that trying to fundraisers for them and everything.
Well, Clifton Scully, you will see him on the links at Morehead State next year. And whenever you need a band, 5 Finger Discount. That'll do it for this edition of Off the Bench. We'll see you next time.
Off the Bench is sponsored by Purchase Pros, formerly KPC, and by Breaking Trail Jerky.